There is an issue that more towns across North Carolina are having to take up. Matthews talked about it last night. Davidson is talking about it tonight, and it now surrounds what they say is a restriction on how they conduct town business. The new law places some big limits on what's known as downzoning, something that towns say is important when addressing things like conservation, even flood zones. Well, Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger explains what's been discussed so far.
The law at the center of this is what was known as Senate Bill 382. It was that Helene recovery bill that had a whole lot more in it. In fact, on the second to last page, there was provision in there that limited a town's abilities to downzone, something that supporters say would have been a boon for property rights, but others say limits a town's ability to make decisions.
But because of what Raleigh has done, we can't currently start the enforcement.
It was one of many statements made Monday night at the Matthews Board of Commissioners meeting about something that is now state law that they simply do not like.
But it was done by Raleigh, and this is yet another example of Raleigh taking away local control from us to run our town how we see fit. And it's ridiculous.
It's nothing really any town likes right now. All of it in the recent Helene recovery bill that became law. It was noted for having more than just Helene recovery, with former Governor Roy Cooper calling it a power grab on the part of Republicans. But one provision in that law has caught everyone by surprise, and towns are just now dealing with it. It surrounds downzoning, allowing towns to make changes to zoning as necessary. Now, to make any changes, the state says that it can't be done without the consent of the property owner. Supporters say it strengthens property owners' rights, but those against it say this is a problem because this limits everything from conservation to addressing issues with short-term rentals to flooded areas.
This, as it's written, at least appears on its face to take away the ability to do that completely, and leaves municipalities' hands completely tied on how they can address future land use.
Bill McHugh is a councilman in Leland, North Carolina, and Brunswick County, which recently took up the whole issue of downzoning and its effect on them. He says he understands the arguments about property rights, but he says those rights are already strong in North Carolina. There are indications state leaders would be reconsidering this, though.
This goes to the core of what the league stands for, which is preserving local control and preserving municipalities' rights of home rule and to control their own destinies. And this is just an absolute assault on that.
Davidson is taking up the issue tonight at their town commissioners meeting. They plan to adopt a resolution in opposition to that downzoning provision. In West Charlotte, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.